Hey guys, welcome back. First of all, I just want to say Happy New Year's. Here's to a great 2018. And second of all, if you're wondering why I've been wearing this robe, it's January in Minnesota. It's cold. And this thing is really warm, really comfy, really, it keeps me warm. And this hat, this crown here, my hair is a bit messy, so I thought I'd put it on, and yeah, I just want to start off the years like a king, So this video is going to be my top 8 worst movie of 2018. Now, do keep in mind that I'm not someone who watch every single movie that comes out. So on this list, it's not like movie like the Emoji Movie, movies like I don't know, 50 Shades Darker. So those movies not going to be on this list. I'm a college student, so I'm trying to save my money. I don't spend my money on, Starting off as the number 8 spot is Atomic Blonde. Now this one could be a bit controversial because it has a really good performance from Charlie Theron's. It has one of the most badass action sequences in the entire years, and I thought James McAvoy was really solid. But it doesn't really change the fact that Atomic Blonde has to be one of the most boring time in the movie theater. Like, why would you have this character like alive and then cut back to whatever happened before? You take away all the suspense in the action scenes. They're cool to look at, but because you already shown me that, okay, this character is going to be fine in the future, I don't give a shit. You don't really give a damn because you already know this character is going to make it out alive. The story's boring, the pacing is slow as fuck. At number 7, we have Michael Bay at his best. Transformers: The Last Night. Oh my god, I really hope this is the last Transformer movie. Well, apparently not, because the Bumblebee movie is coming out, but I really hope this is the last Transformers, the last Michael Bay Transformer movie, because other than some really cool action sequences, there's nothing to these characters. Nothing to the story. There's nothing to enjoy. How do you make Anthony Hopkins, the great Anthony Hopkins, bad in a movie? That doesn't happen. But it did in Transformers: The Last Night. At number 6, we have the movie that pretty much sums up everything that is wrong with Hollywood. And that movie is The Mummy. I wanted this movie to be good. I like Tom Cruise. I really love the Universal monsters. And I feel like they just made the wrong call. Instead of having this movie the setup for the Dark Universe, which might have been canceled for the second time, why not just make these movies horror? Like, The Mummy is not scary. Like, it tried to be action-packed, but when the action happened, it's not exciting. Like Tom Cruise running around and fighting some mummy, and it just, I don't know. And the girl he's with, she has got to be one of the most useless characters in the entire history of cinema. Universal, if you're watching this video, just stop, man. Come on, like, just make these movies horror. Like, at the number 5 spot, this movie proved that just because you put Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in your movie doesn't mean your movie is going to turn out good. And that movie is Baywatch. Now, the trailer looks stupid, and I went in expecting a really stupid, fun, silly but entertaining, like one of those, what did you call it, like guilty pleasure sort of movie. And this movie, it just is really generic. Like, the jokes are not all that funny, and The Rock's in it, and he pretty much play himself. And I wanted to like this movie because I'm like a fan of those like guilty pleasure, like those stupid but really funny movie. But Baywatch, it's just bad. Coming up at number 4 is Friend Request. I saw this movie at the advanced screening, and I left the theater so disappointed because they had such a interesting premise. There are so many cool things, so many social commentary that you could have done for this movie. Like, you know, the whole thing about Facebook friends and, you know, social media and, you know, but they didn't do any of that. They went for the easiest route, just have like all these really cheap jump scare, like something about to happen, and then BAM! Just a loud noise, just ruined everything. At number 3, now I saw this movie on a plane. Not necessarily a bad or good thing, but I just feel like I should put it out there. And that movie is XXX, Return of Xander Cage. I am almost certain that Vin Diesel was on drugs the entire time. He is like Vin Diesel impersonating Vin Diesel. Like, it's weird. His performance is just like, he has that voice. It sounds cool. I don't have anything, you know, against his voice. Like, in those Fast and Furious movie, it worked. But for some reason, in this role, he tries so damn hard. And the same thing could be said to any other characters in this movie. They all try so hard to be cool. Be cool. And none of them are cool. That was the longest flight I'd have ever been on. Coming up at number 2, a straight to DVD and a straight to the garbage can. Batman and Harley Quinn. What happened? Bruce Timm, the guy who brought us Batman the Animated Series, and the guy who's by now all the Batman fans, all DC or just comic books fan in general should have tons of respect for. What happened? What happened to that Bruce Timm? We kind of got a glimpse of that, of his downfall in Batman the Killing Joke. I kind of enjoyed that movie, but like, there's lots of things wrong with that movie, and you know, a lot of things wrong with that movie. But this is a new low. This Batman and Harley Quinn movie is a new low for DC animation. It's boring. It has no respect for the source material. It has no respect for the character of Batman or Nightwing or Harley Quinn. There's a fart jokes. There's a fart jokes in a Batman movie. The number 1 worst movie that I have seen in 2017. A little Netflix movie called Death Note. What the hell is wrong with... Now, I'm not gonna talk about the whole whitewashing controversy, but despite all that, this movie is still a piece of crap. Like, from story, from character, just anything. The writing, just anything about this movie are trash. Now, there's a character in this movie named L, and I'm not like a fan of the anime movie or series. You know, I don't watch the anime version. But from what I heard from the fan of that series, L is really cool. Like, by far, the coolest character in that series. But here, he's just goofy. Like, I just can't take him seriously. Like, he had this mask on, like, he can't show his face, but apparently he's like a super genius and whatnot. And he had this thing that he can sit down on a chair like us, like a human being. He has to jump on it and then like fucking squat down like this, and he talked to people like okay guys, so there we have it, my top 8 worst movie of 2017. I would love to know what your picks are. Maybe you disagree with some of my choice, maybe you agree with it, and in the comment section, just let me know about your list. It could be top 20, it could be top 10. And if you enjoy my video, hit the like button, subscribe to me if you want to see more videos like this. I am working on a top 10 best movie, that coming very soon. And with that being said, I'll see you soon.